rather than like looking at little details about 2016 here and there, the biggest thing that we have to take away from this year, that we have to continue to assert over and over again, is that Bernie Sanders would have won. And that's something that I'm going to continue to say, and I'm going to beat that dead horse over and over and over again until there's nothing left, because if Bernie Sanders were the Democratic Party's nominee, if they chose not to rig the primary process against him, if they decided not to try to sabotage him and smear him, Bernie Sanders would be the one getting sworn in instead of Donald Trump in January. And it's frustrating to me to think about that because he was so close. He made up a 60-point deficit. He was going up against someone that had the weight of the media and political establishment on her side. And there was a media blackout that really harmed his campaign, but nonetheless, he got 46% of the vote in spite of the bias, in spite of the voting irregularities and potential election fraud even. Bernie Sanders nearly won, and if you could rehold the primaries under fair conditions, I think he would have won. And we all know that if it was Bernie Sanders against Donald Trump, he would have won. And if you just talk to people who voted for Donald Trump, they are anti-establishment people who just wanted to throw a wrench in the system. They wanted to throw a brick through the window of the establishment. And they claimed they would have supported Bernie Sanders if he were the nominee. So, I mean, in the end, if you could summarize 2016 and boil it down to just 4 words, Bernie would have won. Say it loud and say it proud. And we'd be in a completely different position going into 2017. So, yeah, Bernie would have won. Keep saying it, guys, because it's true.
Support this podcast by joining the independent progressive media revolution today at humanistreport.com.